Beyonce jumped down on you.
She jumped down. Oh, she was like on a windowsill.
Right.
We was in Vegas. She said, "Come on, I'm talking to her." She jumped down. She was like, "Duh, duh, duh." And I'm like, "Wait, what is you doing?" That stuff, that's me and Jay-Z stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with it.
The first time I ever saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC battle, street battle in New York. He showed up as the nigga that was with Big L. Yes. Big L was who put Jay-Z on. And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay-Z doing songs with Biggie and building a working camaraderie with Honeycombs. And then Biggie died, Tupac died. There was the fight between who was the top rapper now, Nas and Jay-Z. And then the next thing you know, Nas has a nervous breakdown and he's taken out of the game, and it's all Jay-Z. He will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. If you're a halfway intelligent person, when do you start questioning how lucky some motherfuckers keep getting?
Right.
Beyonce doesn't talk much could perhaps put 50 Cent in an awkward position today. While appearing on the Breakfast Club podcast, 50 Cent recalled how Beyonce essentially jumped him at their Las Vegas meeting over his issue with her husband. By surprise.
Beyonce jumped down on you.
She jumped down. Oh, she was like on a windowsill.
Right.
We was in Vegas. She said, "Come on, I'm talking to her." She jumped down. She was like, "Duh, duh, duh." And I'm like, "Wait, what did you?"
Beyonce allegedly thought 50 Cent and his wife were arguing before she faced him with a serious expression, according to 50 Cent.
Because I'm just saying what's up. Mm-hmm. But she feeling my energy come over because we do say things about each other. It's competitive nature. That's right.
He also admitted that Beyonce's reaction had surprised him because he had not prepared for it.
And I'm like, "Wait, what are you doing?" That stuff, that's me and Jay-Z stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. Don't come
So who wasn't there?
I'm talking to Jay.
He admitted that he was at a loss for words around her because she was still the undisputed leader, and he had never expected to be in such an awkward position.
Because I don't know exactly how to respond to this. You'll still Beyonce.
In addition, 50 Cent disparaged Beyonce's younger sister Solange during the course of the interview. As the co-host mentioned Solange, who notoriously attacked Jay-Z in an elevator after the 2014 Met Gala, the rapper remarked that he should count his blessings that she was not there.
Solange wasn't there.
Yeah, you love Solange wasn't there.
Solange was there. I would have had to reboot.
As was to be expected, several members of the Bey Hive stepped out to express their gratitude to Bey for safeguarding her spouse. That's how you know Beyonce can ride for Jay-Z any day, anytime. One particular fan wrote, "Beyonce is much more gangster than Jay ever was." A second fan added, "For some other fans, it's a different story. I've actually seen the photos online. It's erased off the internet now. I can't find them, but it was Beyonce yelling right in 50's face and 50 looking at Jay confused." One fan wrote, while another one added, "That was such a low moment for Queen Bey. She should have just stayed out of 50 and Hawes beef." Given that 50 Cent had publicly insulted Beyonce's husband on numerous occasions, her reaction to the rapper was understandable, even if improper. The former Destiny's Child singer may have been defending Jay-Z after 50 Cent leaked some of his private information. 50 Cent discussed Jay-Z's ties to activities with secret societies in an interview with Power 99.
No.
Do you believe do you believe he's down with some sort of secret society?
Well, I believe he's in now, like with a different crowd.
50 Cent even suggested that Jay-Z ignored other up-and-coming musicians on purpose because he didn't appreciate the competition.
And Jay didn't want to do that, because it was like to him, the perception of it is like I'm losing something to him now.
You're very competitive.
In addition, 50 Cent has, for no apparent reason, previously attacked Beyonce. In 2014, for example, the rapper made a social media joke that some took as a dig at the singer. The altercation occurred after 50 Cent posted a split-screen photo of Beyonce and R&B singer Tiara Mary to his Instagram account. The photograph was accompanied by the caption, "B, you stole my song. Now I'm gonna take your man." The meme made reference to the fact that both Beyonce and Tiara Mary had just released songs with eerily similar titles, Drunk in Love by Beyonce and You Done That by Tiara Mary. Many people consider Jay-Z and 50 Cent to have had one of the most heated rivalries in hip-hop. Jay-Z was already one of the most famous rappers of all time, and 50 Cent had just broken out with his groundbreaking debut, Get Rich or Die Trying, so they were both at the height of their respective careers. The animosity between the two rappers began in 1999 when 50 Cent joined Sony Music's Columbia Records. Meanwhile, Jay-Z oversaw operations at rival label Universal Music Group's Def Jam while they were owned by Sony. Supposedly, Jay-Z offered to sign 50 Cent to to Def Jam, but 50 Cent turned down the offer and instead signed with Columbia. Almost 10 million copies of 50 Cent's debut album, Get Rich or Die Tryin', were sold worldwide after its 2002 release. Due in large part to this success, 50 Cent is now often regarded as the most influential figure in the rap industry. At the time, Jay-Z was still running Def Jam and didn't like 50 Cent or anything he had done publicly. Jay-Z called 50 Cent a hustler in an interview with Hot 97 and said that he thought 50 Cent's lyrics glorified violence and drug usage. Their mutual hatred only grew over the next few years as the two artists continued to verbally attack one another. Jay-Z released a song called The Prelude in 2005 that many people took to be a diss track directed towards 50 Cent. Jay-Z raps in the song, "I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman, let me handle my business." 50 Cent fired back later that year with Piggy Bank, which had multiple rhymes aimed at Jay-Z. 50 Cent raps in the song, "Jay's been on top for a minute, and it's starting to feel like a long time's up. But let's not forget the JUICY. I'm still out here looking for the next IG." In 2007, when Jay-Z released the I Got Money remix featuring 50 Cent, tensions between the two rappers reached a fever pitch. Although the remix was received as a sign of goodwill between the two musicians, it proved to be only temporary. Soon after, 50 Cent dropped I'll Still Kill, which many heard as a diss at Jay-Z's expense. 50 Cent's lyrics in the song run like this: "I take 2 steps back and release myself to put a hole in a nigga for fucking with my wealth, and the only thing that's promised in life is death. I'm gonna sell coke, sell dope, sell CDS. I'm not Curtis Jackson, I'm 50 Cent, motherfucker." In 2009, Jay-Z and 50 Cent appeared on the cover of 50 magazine, where they addressed their beef and the possibility of working together in the future. Despite their attempts to work together, the two rappers never stopped dissing one another in their songs. Jay-Z has also intensified the dispute by preventing 50 Cent from performing at Super Bowl halftime shows in recent years. It was speculated that Jay-Z, in his role as the NFL's live music and entertainment strategist in 2018, barred 50 Cent from participating during the halftime show. 50 Cent's Instagram post expressing dismay at being passed over for a spot in the Super Bowl halftime show sparked the speculations. He said in an old post that he took down, "Man, I just realized I'm not playing the Super Bowl. I didn't even think to check." Fans were both confused and supportive after reading the post, with many wondering why 50 Cent hadn't been invited to perform and others theorizing about possible backstage conflict. Others have even speculated that Jay-Z had something to do with the outcome. This was further strengthened by Jay-Z's comments against the NFL's handling of Colin Kaepernick's protests against police brutality and racial inequality while he was the team's quarterback. Kaepernick's removal from the NFL and ensuing outrage from fans and supporters are direct results of his protests. 50 Cent's ardent support for Donald Trump, who was at odds with Kaepernick, and the NFL over the demonstrations prompted speculation that Jay-Z, who had stood in solidarity with Kaepernick and declined to play at the Super Bowl, had blocked the rapper from performing at the halftime show. After expressing his desire to play at the Super Bowl, 50 Cent clearly felt shut out of one of the music industry's most prestigious events. Nonetheless, it should be noted that the choice to not include 50 Cent was not made out of any animosity or bias, but rather for practical and organizational reasons. It's not uncommon for musicians to miss out on major events because of schedule issues or other unforeseeable circumstances. Jay-Z never approached 50 Cent about performing at the halftime show, so he wasn't purposefully left out, say those with knowledge of the situation. However, by the time 50 Cent expressed interest in performing at the halftime show, the entire lineup was set. The year 2022 saw renewed speculation that Jay-Z had prevented 50 Cent from taking the stage during the Super Bowl halftime show. In a now-deleted Instagram post, 50 Cent included the following caption with a video of himself performing at a previous Super Bowl event. "Can someone tell Jay I'm gonna need a loan till I get back on my feet?" 50 Cent's statement has been criticized by some for being selfish, but many fans can relate to his frustration at being passed over again for the halftime performance. 50 Cent and Jay-Z's rivalry has been going on for years, but it hasn't stopped them from staying in touch and competing with one another. Their relationship has remained strained, and they have never been on the same page, but they have avoided turning their disagreement into an all-out battle. And that's it from us today. Until next time, bye.